Number 101 is N64 Toad's Turnpike. It's a pretty standard highway track, but it is pretty difficult, especially in mirror mode. It doesn't have the anti-grav sections that there are in Mario Kart 8. In the Mario Kart 8 version, it's just you and the road. Good luck. It's just above mediocre for me. The music is kinda lame, it just doesn't fit the whole highway track theme like Moonview Highway does. Number 100 is SNES Choco Island 1. Congrats Choco Island, you made the top 100. It's nowhere near as annoying as Choco Island 2. As a matter of fact, it's kind of a nice chill track. It doesn't do anything special and that's why it just makes the OK tier. As I mentioned when talking about Choco Island 2, the music is kind of boring as well. Number 99 is Wii U Water Park. Water Park is a pretty standard Mushroom Cup track. I think the anti-grav section and the gliding part at the end are solid, and the overall artwork of the track is nice. It's pretty forgettable though, and the music is kinda bad for Mario Kart 8 standard. Number 98 is GCN Luigi Circuit. I cut this track some slack and put it out of the mediocre section because it is pretty solid for an opening track. There's a section at the beginning with the chain chomp and boost pads, and then there's the whole part where you can see people driving past you. It's pretty neat and goes above and beyond what a circuit track normally does. The music is catchy too. Number 97 is SNES Ghost Valley 3. It's just as annoying as the other two Ghost Valleys, but I can appreciate the track design a little more. There's booze in this track, and the wooden plank board things, they're even more narrow. Pretty spooky track. Number 96 is Wii U Twisted Mansion. I'll put it ahead of any of the Ghost Valley tracks because it's not nearly as annoying. But some of this track design makes me wonder, what were they thinking? An underwater section in a ghost level. It just doesn't make sense, much like the underwater section in 3DS Bowser's Castle. I will say that the anti-gravity is used well, the boos are cool, and the music is alright. And the hammer swing at the end, pretty nice. Overall, it belongs in the OK tier. Number 95 is GBA Riverside Park. It's pretty solid for a Mushroom Cup track. There's palm trees, there's a jump, and it's a nice peaceful track. It's kinda like a predecessor to Maple Treeway, but it's definitely not on that track's level. Number 94 is SNES Mario Circuit 3. It reappears in Mario Kart Wii as a retro track, so I guess you could say it's nostalgic for me in a way. Only I'm playing an older version of the track, so it's like reverse nostalgia. It's pretty solid for a Mario Circuit track, but not quite as good as SNES Mario Circuit 2. We'll get to that later. Number 93 is DS Cheep Beach. It's another track where peaceful would be the best word to describe it. It's a nice chill track. You drive across a wooden bridge in the beginning, then you go into a section with sand and water. The music is very pretty. Overall though, it doesn't do much to make it a memorable track. Number 92 is N64 Royal Raceway. It's pretty nice for a circuit track, I suppose. It's good to take shortcuts across the grass when you have a mushroom or a star. The overall environment of the track is very energetic, and so is the music. Only problem is it's shared with 3 other freaking tracks in the game. There's that green warped pipe tunnel at the end. I would actually love for Nintendo to remake this track and allow for anti-gravity on that warp pipe. For some reason I want that. Number 91 is GBA Bowser Castle 3. Another track that came back in Mario Kart Wii, so once again, reverse nostalgia. The Bowser's Castle and Mario Kart Super Circuit truly get better as they go along. I like the environment of GBA Bowser Castle 1 a little more actually, but this one is still pretty cool. The track design is clearly more intricate though, and there's jump pads like in Bowser Castle 2. And the music, once again, pretty awesome. Number 90 is Wii U Excitebike Arena. Okay, so there's some definite pros and cons to this track. For one, the music is awesome, even for Mario Kart 8 standard. It's 8-bit sound mixed with modern video game music, and it's super catchy and awesome. The environment of the track is nice as well. However, it can get boring after the first few times you play it. It's just jump, 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 turn, then jump another gazillion times. Also, those mud patches, also known as Donkey Dookie, shout out to Dashy Games, can get annoying. Number 89 is DS Luigi's Mansion. It's definitely a little better than Twisted Mansion in my opinion. There's the whole creepy hall section and then the mud section with those moving trees. The music is pretty decent and the track is alright, but much like the other tracks on this tier, it's just not very memorable. Number 88 is GCN Mario Circuit. So here we have another track that returned in Mario Kart Wii. When I think of this track, I think of the chain chomp, the Goomba infested hills, and those piranha plants at the end. I swear they've cost me a race or two in the past. It's pretty solid for a Mario circuit, and as I mentioned with GCN Luigi circuit, the music is catchy, definitely above average for a circuit track. Number 87 is N64 Royal Raceway. Once again, it has that same raceway theme as Mario and Luigi Raceway, but Peach's track is higher up for two reasons. 1. That jump. 2. That castle. Enough said. Number 86 is Wii U Sweet Sweet Canyon. It's a whole track made out of deliciousness, which is quite a unique idea for a track. It actually has kind of been done before in the form of Cookie Land, but now we have an actual track devoted to sugar. Anyway, this track has a cannon launch off and everyone loves those. There's a neat shortcut at the end. There's a water section that doesn't really make sense though, which is one of my pet peeves in Mario Kart, as you could probably already tell. The music is upbeat but kind of forgettable. Number 85 is DS Bowser Castle. Overall, it's definitely not one of my favorite Bowser's castles. The spiky bridge thing is pretty interesting and the thwomp section in the beginning is cool. And the lava in Mario Kart DS does make for a creepy atmosphere. However, the whole rotating plate section has always been hard for me, and I'll be perfectly honest, I just kinda suck at this track. The music is okay, but definitely below usual Bowser's Castle standard. One more bone to pick with this track. Why is it called Bowser Castle? It's Bowser's Castle, seriously. Number 84 is SNES Bowser Castle 3, once again with just Bowser instead of Bowser's. Anyway, it's definitely more intricate than the other Bowser's Castle tracks in Super Mario Kart. There's plenty of jumps, thwomps, and guess what? No dead ends! Thanks, Nintendo! Number 83 is 3DS Rosalina's Ice World. Rosalina gets her own track, and it's okay. Once again, it's very peaceful. It's a very pretty track, and it's reminiscent of Super Mario Galaxy. I'd love to see it remade in HD, that's for sure. There's lots of pretty ice caves, and the water sections actually make sense. Here's my problem. To me, the music is boring. It honestly sounds kind of like a lullaby to me. Number 82 is SNES Mario Circuit 2. Definitely one of the greatest tracks in Super Mario Kart. It's not saying much for me because Super Mario Kart is about the only Mario Kart game I don't like, but I do like this track. The jump at the end just feels super satisfying for some reason. The track design is a good difficulty balance as well. When I think Super Mario Kart, I think Rainbow Road first, then Mario Circuit 2. Number 81 is Wii U Rainbow Road. Oh, how I wanted to rank this as a good track. Originally I was bashing on this track, much like most other people. Then I grew to like it a little, but deep down inside I know this is a bit disappointing, especially for Rainbow Road standards. I do like the opening section and the guitar part in the beginning of the music is straight fire, but overall there just isn't much about this Rainbow Road that's memorable, and that's why it's only okay.